Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here, back with another guide for Elden Ring. This time I'm going to show you how to take down the boss Ancestor Spirit. But first, I'm going to show you the location of all 8 braziers in Schiefer River, which you need to light all of them in order to actually access the boss fight. So we'll do that first. Quick warning, I'm just going to ride past all of the torches or the braziers because they're all heavily guarded, and you will need to either defeat all the enemies around them, or you can just sacrifice yourself constantly because you are invincible while lighting the torch. This has Dark Souls rules, not Dark Souls 2 rules. You are invincible while doing this, so you can just light them and die and move on. Alright, so starting from Schiefer River, I will show you the point of grace that I'm at. It's the Schiefer Riverbank. Starting here, like I said, I'm just going to run past all of them real quick. The first brazier is right in front of you. You're going to light that one. Then we're going to go to the left. And up in this little grove here, you'll see in the distance another one. So you want to run up there and light that. From there, we're going to follow along this wall. And then there's going to be a third one on an island. In this area, though, there are really powerful magical archers that can shoot you from a great distance. So you have to be very careful when riding around here. So that's number 3. Number 4 is directly in front of that one. You could just follow these lit braziers up a hill, and then that's number 4. You could see it there in the distance. We're going to turn left, though. And number 5 is dead ahead, but I got to avoid this lightning orb, so we're going to take a little detour here. But number 5 is going to be just past this tree, right there. Number 6 is to the left on that little cliff right there. And then there's actually another site of grace here that you can rest at if you like. I'll show you that on the map now. It is the Worshipper's Woods grace point. And then there's 2 up here from this hill. There is a teleporter that will bring you up here, so if you found that, feel free to use it. Okay, so number 7 is up on this cliff here. However, that's probably the most dangerous one because there are big archers all the way in the distance that can snipe you with magical arrows. They'll drop you about 50% HP. So you want to take this route to climb up there. So that's number 7, and then number 8 is right here. These 2 are surrounded by rats as well, so just adds to the challenge, I guess. Once you have lit all 8, you can go back to the Schiefer Riverbank point of grace, and then you can just ride up the stairs, and with all 8 braziers lit, you'll be able to use the remains as a teleport at the end of this area. For the boss fight itself, it's actually not that bad. I sort of viewed this as like a set-piece moment for the game. The music is just so beautiful, and the boss moves very slowly and deliberately. So it's really just like a battle of attrition. You're not going to be able to deal a ton of damage to the boss at any one time. I'm using a +5 weapon at this point, and, you know, not dealing tons of damage to him. So if you have fought bosses like Great Wolf Sif, or Royal Rat Authority, or really any sort of beast boss in a Souls game, you should know what to look out for here. If you stand too close to his hind legs, he will do a donkey kick and just bat you across the room. That deals a ton of damage. This move here, he's going to jump twice, and then on the third one, he's going to jump toward you. So all you got to do is roll towards him and be able to avoid that damage. It's the same exact thing every single time. It doesn't have any sort of variations. When the boss is about to slam his head into you, what I recommend doing is rolling into him. This way you sort of get under his belly. And then the only other move you really got to watch out for is this one. He will swing his head back and forth. This is a prime opportunity for you to jump and get a headshot. Sometimes, however, he can do it 3 times. That is a variation. The moves themselves do look a little bit different, but it's pretty hard to judge in the moment. But there is a tell between 2 or 3 hits. It's sort of the angle at which he is moving his neck. And then, you know, if it seems to be a bit shorter than the other one, he's going to do it 3 times rather than 2. This is going to be a 2 hit right here. And then you can jump in, get a headshot. And then this right here, this is just 1. It's a weird little variation. I believe he only does 1 if you're too far away. Yeah, that's just what I've noticed. See, I'm not really at max distance there. But that's really the whole fight. Those are all of his abilities. He does spit out water onto the ground. That'll deal damage to you. Just very easy to avoid. It's nothing serious. You do want to make sure that you are not rolling if you're underneath him, you want to be very mindful of your own positioning, because like any From Software game, or really any 3D adventure game, the camera is a boss as well. So when you're underneath him and the boss is just moving around so much, it can be difficult to tell where you are and in what direction you're about to roll when you press circle. So you just want to be very careful and don't, roll into him if you're underneath him, because chances are you're going to roll into the hit rather than avoid it. But we got the boss down 50%. There's no phase 2. There's no extra abilities as the fight goes on. He gets lower on health. It's really the same thing over and over again. So I have no other commentary because there's no other new moves. So I'll just let the fight play out. And if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Elden Ring, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and join my Discord. The links for those are in the description below. As always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.